It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you...
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no...
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity
Why do I feel like... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tastes...
A chance combination. Interesting.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... porridge? Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk...
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed.
No, almighty Shogun. That's...
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss... Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the MIHOYO Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the MIHOYO Publishing House?
No, not at all. Don't be...
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management?
She just wants to browse your books.
The almighty Shogun wishes to...
Yes. Any recommendations?
The MIHOYO Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could...
In principle, you're absolutely right.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished don't take them too seriously.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this? I know every individual word in these books' titles. Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat... It's so long. Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsettias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat.
It's just a
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without... Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are...
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with story... I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. The suspense is killing! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Yeah, she has so much... The plot is really gripping, but... What a strange person. What? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition... With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the... Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with us?
Not really. It's a pretty normal story.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely. So... could the author not simply add a narrative device?
That would be the most boring love story ever!
Love. Narrative devices are truly
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novel? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House. And certainly, in accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthine, but the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some... Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long...
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to...
Take a photo? Once again.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot.
Shogun must have her reasons.
So,
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do, basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very...
okay. So what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some... the more I think about it, the more... How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming. Okay, I'll try that. All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you. Casual. How about this? Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.